Hello everyone, this is another NFL headline video. The title of this one is of course The Fall of Johnny Manziel. I know that in the 2012, I think 2013 NCAA seasons, Johnny Manziel was a hot button topic and one of the better quarterbacks coming out of college in 2014, of course, winning the Heisman Trophy uh, in the first year of Texas A&M being a part of the SEC. And he was a quarterback that a lot of teams were focusing on possibly drafting over those next 2 years. He decided to stay in college after the 2012 season. I think he was supposed to, and then in the 2013 season after that, he decided to come into the NFL draft. Uh, After his 2013 season, or during his 2013 season in college, a lot of bad stuff came out about him. He was selling autograph paraphernalia and stuff like that, which you're not supposed to do. He was going to parties, he was partying it up, he wasn't acting mature, which was one of the things that really most teams used as ammo to not draft him. And of course, the Cleveland Browns selected him at like the 22nd pick. He traded with the Eagles. And Jimmy Haslam, the Cleveland Browns owner, actually it was rumored that he consulted a homeless person to draft Johnny Manziel, and they eventually did, despite the fact that they already had Brian Hoyer, and I'm not sure if they had Jason Campbell. I think Jason Campbell was playing for the Bears or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but they still drafted Johnny Manziel, and I knew that he would be an overrated quarterback. I knew that he would be a one-trick pony. A lot of people told me that I was being a hater. Those were hater comments coming out of my mouth. Not to worry, he'd be a success. And I said, no. I mean, look at his track record. He's stuffing dollar bills with God knows what, huffing that, going to parties, partying it up, getting in fist fights. I knew that was going to happen, and I knew that his first year in the NFL would be a train wreck. He only scored one rushing touchdown in reserve for Brian Hoyer when the Browns played the Buffalo Bills, but the rest of the time his quarterback rating was low. He played terrible. I know he's a rookie, but the guy just didn't look like he was taking anything seriously. A named teammate, said that he didn't report to a training meeting or an injury meeting for his ankle or something like that. They found him in his apartment or his house, and he was just completely drunk off his mind. And honestly, this has Ryan Leaf written all over it, except honestly, Ryan Leaf actually won a football game as a starter. Um, Johnny Manziel is not good for the National Football League. Everybody who was crowning him this champion before even seeing him on the field. I mean, I question your football, your NFL intelligence. The guy came in, didn't take things seriously, and it was a conclusion from the very beginning. It was just a complete mistake. They didn't need to draft him. He I mean, it just goes to show that just because you do well in college, it doesn't mean that it's going to translate to the National Football League. Sometimes it does, but when we see these amazing college quarterbacks, most of the time, they don't pan out. Jamarcus Russell had, amazing stature, an amazing arm, decent speed, and, he flopped in the NFL. You know, it's just something that everybody needs to look at. And personally, I think the Browns should have stuck with Brian Hoyer the whole season. You have a quarterback who is, had a decent record with the Cleveland Browns, a better record than most Cleveland Browns quarterbacks. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not saying that I dislike Johnny Manziel. It's just, it's karma. You give what you get, and he didn't give anything, and therefore he didn't get anything. He didn't take the game seriously, and his teammates and the league didn't take him seriously. And here's the thing: the one thing that really pissed me off about Johnny Manziel was the game he actually started. Fox showed his game nationally, and this was a game in which, if I'm not mistaken, the Cincinnati Bengals absolutely shut out the Cleveland Browns. It was a disgusting game to watch, and it was a disgusting game for the league. And I hope that that never happens again. They did that for the spotlight. They did that to see, oh, what could he do? And he didn't do anything. He flopped. I saw the game. He couldn't read a defense. He was terrible. Just goes to show Heisman Trophy winners, just because you're a Heisman Trophy winner doesn't mean you're going to be worth diddly in the league. This is all I've got for this video. Check me out in a few days or maybe even a week for more content. Bye.